Hi, I'm Sherry Smith, President and CEO of Bellefontaine Cemetery and Arboretum. I'm here to share with you our annual Holiday Remembrance video. I hope you'll enjoy the special presentation that we have to share today and some words from Rick and Gracie.
Somewhere someone is whistling holiday tunes, and somewhere someone is still decorating. And somewhere people are shopping for gifts and getting all caught up in the hustle and bustle. But today we gather as ancient people have done for a millennia. We don't wonder, as the ancients did, if the sun will die and fail to return. But we do as they did, and gather to name our own darkness and fear and grief, and see the beauty of the light. Perhaps your loved one has died, or maybe your family is a dysfunctional mess. Maybe home for you is far away and you're stuck here in St. Louis, or stuck wherever you happen to be. Maybe you just get blue at this time of the year. When I was growing up, my mother made a big deal out of Christmas. We were the only grandchildren. My parents were only children. And so we had to wait to come downstairs and be around the tree until all the grandparents got there, and believe me, they weren't in a hurry. And we would wait, not so patiently, upstairs in our bedrooms for that procession down the stairs after the grandparents had all arrived. It was exciting, it was fun, it was difficult because we had to wait. But she made it special for us, worked really hard at that. But I also remember going with her to visit the cemeteries. It seemed that it was also important, and she kind of made that a big deal too. I would listen to her tell stories about from one gravesite to the next, and sometimes with a few tears, sometimes it was a funny story about a family member that I had never known. But it was part sentimental and part grieving for family and friends. It was part longing for days that had gone by. Part of a sense that the beauty and the gift of this life is fleeting. It's hard to feel such depth and weight and sadness and blues in a time of year when the expectations are so high. The demand for joyfulness, so great. Everybody just wants to have a good time. There's a line in one of David Sedaris's books that he talks about a department store elf having to be cheery for 12 hours a day. He said, "It makes my mouth hurt to speak with such forced merriment." But we are here. We are here because the only road through the darkness is through the darkness into the light. The only way to go over the river and through the woods to Grandma's house, or wherever we need to be for the holidays. It's through the honesty of tears and grief and the complex feelings that we now feel, because we are alive and we have depth, and we need winter as much as we need summer. And we know that honesty about these feelings and this truth, and not a mask of smiles and a facade of cheer, is the only way to true, deep, profound joy. The good news comes to us in the darkness. It comes to those who are waiting with just a thread of hope to cling on to those who have nearly given up, to those who know real tears. Hear the words of the prophet. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. Those who lived in a land of deep darkness, on them the light has shined. This is when the light shines the brightest, when we come together in the honesty of life's struggles, and we still see the light shine. You know, the reason that our celebration was placed on December 25th anyway, it was time to coincide with the solstice celebrations, when darkness was at its apex and light was most needed and shined most beautifully. So I want you to know that it's okay to be blue when everybody else is green and red. It's okay to be sad in the midst of excessive merriment, but it's also okay to be joyful even when we feel grief or sadness or loss. It's okay to let yourself celebrate in hard times. It's okay to shape and share those moments of laughter, even when we know illness and grief. At this gathering, and at most gatherings of people at this time of year, we can find a mixture of tears and sorrow and joy and laughter. You can find laughter and regret. You can find grief and new life. When we gather in love and in mercy, which is a beautiful thing, it's a beautiful thing when we can find true comfort and joy from God and from each other.
Hello, this is Maria Trevor, and it has been a privilege to be asked to provide special music for Bellefontaine Cemetery's Holiday Remembrance program. As you can see, I'm at a different location. I'm currently in Bratislava, Slovakia, and I hope that this music will help you on your journey of finding solace and peace.
I'm Gracie Griffin, and on behalf of Bellefontaine Cemetery, we'd like to wish you and yours a happy and healthy holiday season and a bright new year. We're here for you and your family today and always.
A Snowflake Falls by Ruth Adams. One night I saw a snowflake fall, past memories it did recall. And as the snow fell to the ground so quietly without a sound, I watched until a blanket made to glistening white brown earth did fade. An untouched cover until the dawn, and the sun arose and soon it was gone. I thought of friendships in the past, seemed perfect though they did not last, and family ties once meant so much, now rarely do we keep touch. So quickly life can take a turn, yet slowly we do seem to learn. So many things in life can change and suddenly be rearranged in our slumber while we do sleep. For granted blessings thought to keep. For same as night does turn to morn, the untouched blanket can get torn. The things that we have overlooked, ignored, rejected, or mistook, as melted snow does turn to slush, relationships can turn to dust. So this year for the holiday, praise God for the blessings given today. Don't take for granted that they'll remain, that life forever will be the same. Let's be the most that we can be for all of our friends and family. Unlike the snowflake that's on the ground, let's keep in touch and let's stay around.
I hope you enjoyed the musical presentation from Maria and the words from Rick and Gracie. From all of the staff and Board of Trustees at Bellefontaine Cemetery and Arboretum and myself, we wish you a wonderful holiday season.